Hi there, guys. This is Miss Laura, and welcome to another day of learning. I'm going to go ahead and do the overview today for ELA. Today is day 26, and you should be doing day 26 on October 15th, Thursday. And you're going to be doing Washed Up Part 3. And I am just going to go to the next section here. So last time, which was yesterday, you compared and contrasted 3 different environments where the families were placed. And this time you're going to think about how specific details help you understand a story. Good readers always pay attention to details to better understand how characters respond to the challenges that they face. So you're going to read more of Washed Up. And as you read, think about these 2 questions. Which characters might be most successful in Washed Up? Which characters are struggling in the competition? You're going to read pages 18 through 23 in chapter 2 by clicking here. When you have finished reading, you should answer these 2 questions in your ELA journal. What details show that Mrs. Walpole might not do well on Washed Up? And what details show that the Garcias might do well on Washed Up? Please make sure that you are using your restatement to do these questions. Some of you are practicing race. You should be using complete sentences when answering these questions. So for example, when it says, what details show that Mrs. Walpole might not do as well on Washed Up, you should be writing down the details that show that Mrs. Walpole might not do so well on Washed Up are, and then you should be actually citing those out of the book. Okay, try to find the examples in your book. Again, for the what details show that the Garcias might not do well on Washed Up, your response should be the details that show that the Garcias might not do well or might do well on Washed Up are found on page and then whatever, because it says. And so make sure that you guys are actually putting the effort in, because we will be checking those journals for conference time and periodically throughout time. So please make sure that you're using race if that's something you're learning. And if you're not, I would still want you to work on answering using complete thoughts, sentences, and examples from your reading. Okay, this is the Think About section. You can you don't have to put these in your ELA. I just want you to think about this. So you're supposed to think about how the conditions on the island affect the Walpole family. And their reactions to the conditions show they're not used to being outdoors. Mrs. Walpole is afraid of a spider. Mr. Walpole gets the matches wet. Oliver is the only one able to think logically. And so here it says, review page 23 and then look for details about Mr. Garcia's foot getting caught in some roots. What details show the effects of Mr. Garcia's foot getting caught? And what prediction can you make about the story based on those details? Please make sure that you are either talking about it with your learning guide or making sure that you have an answer ready for those questions. You will complete the quick check. Make sure that you only get one shot at this, so try your best to make sure you read it carefully and read these all carefully before picking an answer. The details should be in the book, so you can always refer back to that. That's it for your reading, and then you're going to go on to some grammar work. Here you're going to go on to watch a short video on comparing and contrasting story elements, so please make sure to watch that. The vocabulary, I would like you to make sure you read through this, but you do not have to do the activity. And then you're going to move on to your writing. You're writing an informational essay on an island environment. And it says you've been writing an informational essay. Last time you worked on researching and doing your outline. Again, the outline is provided on the weekly overview. This time you're going to look for quotations to support the information in your essay. So basically, you're going to add details from whatever resources you're using to teach me more about your island. And here is an interactive activity using question marks. I do want you to do this. You're going to click on the question marks worksheet and you're going to practice inserting question marks where they would belong. There's a video for you on your outline on quotation marks before you do this activity. And then what you can do is you can pick, since this is an even day, you only have to do the evens, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12, and make sure you're writing those down. And then when you're done, there is a page down below to check to see if you are doing your quotation marks right. You can also print this if you log into a parent account and do it on there. And that's it. You're going to go ahead and finish it up with your quotation marks work. Have a great day in ELA, guys.